rivals and the colours that they wear. And every time we play them, there is hatred in the air. But maybe it doesn't matter. Perhaps the truth, for what it's worth, is the football team that I support's just an accident of birth. And if I'd have been born down the way, well, it's not that hard to see that I would be the same as them, but I would still be me. So it doesn't really matter, and here's the truth for what it's worth. The football team that I support's an accident of birth. I was born and raised in this fair land, as my mother was before. We support our brave young soldiers when they go off to fight a war. And we sing our national anthem and salute our country's flag. And our hatred for the enemy grows with every body bag. But maybe it doesn't matter. Perhaps the truth, for what it's worth, is the country I was born in's just an accident of birth. And if I'd have been born down the way, well, it's not that hard to see that I would be the same as them, but I would still be me. So it doesn't really matter, and here's the truth for what it's worth. The country I was born in's just an accident of birth. At the weekend when I worship, as my parents did before, to our God, the only true God, who'll be waiting at the door to let us into paradise, just as our scriptures tell. And all those who follow false gods, well, they'll surely burn in hell. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. Perhaps the truth, for what it's worth, is the God to whom we pray is just an accident of birth. And if I'd have been born down the way, well, it's not that hard to see that I would be the same as them, but I would still be me. So it doesn't really matter, and here's the truth for what it's worth. The God to whom we pray is just an accident of birth.
We're joining.
Okay, it has been my duty for the last few years to actually end most folk Lost Horizons evenings with a shanty. So what I'd like to do is ask everybody that's actually played today to actually come up onto the stage, and we'll finish with a shanty. You'll know it. I don't know it. That.
Oh, beautiful, look at what we're seeing. That's alright. Right, do that.
Fantastic. Ooh. Okay.
Someone else on this one.
How long we got? 15 I've got one of those shanties we can stretch out for however long.
Fantastic.
No. Are we ready, chaps?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're not ready.
Look at that.
There we
For
go.
those sort of mixed days.
When it's overcast.
Where's them girls? One, where's your sister?
Where's Claire? Ah.
Okay. And a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along, and we'll all hang on behind. And a plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. No, a plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. And a plate of Irish stew wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And a rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a song from a wench wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from a wench wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from a wench wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a song from James O'Will wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from James O'Will wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from James O'Will wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a song from a Gilman wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from a Gilman wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from a Gilman wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a song from the Bob wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from the Bob wouldn't do us any harm. And a song from the Bob wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a toast of Trish and Paul wouldn't do us any harm. Now a toast of Trish and Paul wouldn't do us any harm. And a toast of Trish and Paul wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And a little time check wouldn't do us any harm. And a little time check wouldn't do us any harm. And a little time check wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And to know another shanty wouldn't do us any harm. And to know another shanty wouldn't do us any harm. And to know another shanty wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. We'll rodeo chariots along. end to this song wouldn't do us any harm. An end to this song wouldn't do us any harm. An end to this song wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll-y-ho, chariot along, we'll roll-y-ho, chariot along, we'll roll-y-ho, chariot along, and we'll